Hi Aquarius, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to your May Career 2024 Tarot reading. This is where we're going to look at your job, your finances, your career. Where is it that you need to put extra time, possibly in an area to help you with your prosperity and your wealth? Where is it that you need to work on possibly getting out of debt or bad habits? This is a great time because we have all of this energy in Taurus, which is really big, a fellow fixed sign to you all Aquarius. So really great time to be planting those seeds of where you want to grow your money and your wealth, possibly rise to the top in your company, or possibly if you're an entrepreneur getting new clients, this is the reading you want to pay attention to. Do take a look at the description box below Aquarius. I've highlighted all those important dates for the month of May. If you haven't already subscribed to Scorpio Soul Time, I would love if you would. Drop me a comment below Aquarius. Let me know, what are you looking forward to this month? I do know I am an Aquarius rising and I'm always excited about a new month for your career because I do feel like it's a great time to get laser focused on one or two things, and this is the month to do it, okay? So let's get right into it, Aquarius. If you haven't already looked at those May generals, I'll leave the link below, okay? Let's go week by week. So you start off with, it looks like, some happy news about your finances. 6 of Pentacles, hopefully giving money or receiving money. And the World card in reverse, major arcana there. Second week finds you with the Hermit. Virgo energy there, major arcana. Another major arcana, the Lovers card in reverse. So lots of major arcanas thus far. Third week, 4 of Swords, as well as the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy there, another major arcana. Whew. You end the month with the Justice card, Libra energy, major arcana in reverse, and the 9 of Pentacles. So my goodness, Aquarius, lots of major arcanas. I do think that that is a symbol of how much you are going to be working with throughout this month. But let's go ahead and pull a card and ask Spirit to send us a card representing your April. Spirit, please give us a card representing Aquarius's April career. What energy are they bringing into this month? And you have the 10 of Cups in the reverse. So Aquarius, for some of you all, it was a somewhat happy but not always happy month of April. I do think that some of you all had a little bumps there. It could have been around money, talks with your spouse or with your family, with your children, with your significant other. There was some kind of conversations where everything was not always rosy, and it could have been stemming from not enough money, needing to pay bills, just trying to get out of debt. I do think that many of you all have some really big goals for the month of May, and I do think that many of you all are coming together in a much better way coming into this month. So I really think that that's a really good thing to see. And I say that because at that first week, you can already see money could be flowing in, or possibly you all are talking about giving to charity. There's some kind of conversations there with money that very first week of the month. So I think that that is really good to see. Now let's go ahead and ask Spirit to send you an oracle message. Spirit, what do you have for my Aquarians for the month of May? And you have Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect. So Aquarius, this is really interesting because I do think that there is this point of this last month where many of us were just going in so many different directions with the eclipses, with Mercury retrograde. It just felt like you couldn't get good traction. And I think Spirit wants to remind you that you need to take some time for yourself, figure out how far you have come, even since the beginning of the year, right? We all have made some major strides over these last 4 to 5 months. And Spirit wants to remind you as you come into the month of May, look back over what you have accomplished. Make sure you pat yourself on the back, regardless if you are in a a situation that you feel like is not as good as it used to be. Spirit wants to remind you that you have everything you need to make it better, and that whatever you are going through is leading you to a much better place. So keep that in mind with that mirror guardian. Love that energy right there. So as we look over the month, Aquarius, we kind of already talked about that first week. It does feel like some type of money news could come in, or possibly charity conversations. But by the time you get to the second week, I do think that many of you all are taking some time out for yourself, possibly spending time with a partner or taking time from a partner. Something here is related to needing to go within, taking some rest. I will say watch your health this month, Aquarius, between that Hermit, the Lovers in reverse, and this Four of Swords and Temperance. It feels like make sure everything is in balance. Make sure you're having a good work-life balance, especially when it comes to your health, not working too much. Remember, there is this thing here where it feels like this Libra energy of possibly you feeling like things aren't fair by the end of the month. But it also feels like with that Nine of Pentacles, it's almost like you're being too hard on yourself. Like you're seeing things in a skewed way than is really true. So keep that in mind, okay? Aquariuses tend to think a lot. Trust me, I know. Sometimes you do so much that you're in analysis paralysis, right? Excuse me. All right. All good. All right. So you start off that first week in May, Six of Pentacles, the World card in reverse. Aquarius, pay attention to who comes to you during those first few weeks of May. Some of you are trying to end a cycle, but you can't do it until you do this, meaning like maybe you need to give to a charity. Maybe someone comes to you and asks for your help with a GoFundMe campaign for their family or something like that. There feels like there's this giving charity event that could occur, or this is something where you're needing money or you're requesting money. Keep this in mind throughout the first week. I do think this is going to be really positive after Mars moves into Aries on April 30th. Venus squares Pluto on the 1st. And then by the time we get to May 2nd, Pluto retrograde begins in your sign in Aquarius. So keep that in mind, that Pluto is going to start to slow down. And for many of you all, this could be more of this thinking, what is it that I need to get out of, get rid of, in those Aquarius areas of your life. So keep that in mind. Now, I do think, Aquarius, that once you move into the second week of the month, this is when we have a Taurus New Moon on May 7th. At that time, there could be some conversations that you're having with your spouse, with a business partner, with a colleague about taking some time off, needing to focus more on yourself, not so much time on the job. I think that's going to be very important for you, Aquarius, especially as you move through this Pluto slowdown. Really take some time for yourself. Don't focus so much on all the tasks that have to be done, or if this is your partner, maybe they're concerned about their job and it's starting to stress you out. If this is information you need to share with your partner, a business partner, both of you need to take some time to re-energize. That's what I'm hearing. Recharge your batteries, okay? By the time you get to that third week of May, this is when we have Mercury leaving its retrograde shadow on the 13th. Mercury enters Taurus on the 15th. And then we do have Mars conjunct the North Node in Aries on the 18th, and Sun conjunct Jupiter also on the 18th. So this is going to be a reactivation of that Uranus-Jupiter conjunction we had back in April. Some of you are still following along with that, needing to take time for myself, not overwhelming myself. That Temperance card is reminding you if you need to go to your boss and ask for some time off, or maybe some things need to be rejiggered on your plate. If you have too many things on your to-do list, it's time to reprioritize. And that's what I'm really hearing for you for May. Reprioritization is going to be huge for you this month. If you can tackle that, Aquarius, you will see the benefit once you move into June, okay? And you end the month here with the sun entering Gemini on the 20th, Sagittarius full moon on the 23rd, Venus and Jupiter entering Gemini on the 23rd and 25th. For some of you all, like I said before, I think you all are looking at the glass half empty as opposed to half full. You have come so far, Aquarius, and Spirit wants to remind you, you have so many blessings, but you tend to think of things more negatively. And Spirit wants to remind you, look at all the accomplishments that you have made. Remember back here with the mirror guardian, take time to reflect. That's exactly what this is. Don't spend so much time on what's not fair or what looks different than your partner or different from your colleagues. There definitely is this sense of take your time, take time to reflect, and you will be great, okay? All right, Aquarius, I know that it's always easier said than done, but I also think that you all have this really great gift of being able to take all of this information, get it into the bite-sized pieces that you need to use it, and then come out on the other side with raving colors. So can't wait to hear how your month goes. Drop me a comment below. Let me know what you're looking forward to in your career in May, and I'll talk to you later.